Wow. There's so much for investigative.
You know, it's many folks, as I covered this case right from the beginning, many people would just they just couldn't accept that the mother was involved in any possible way. And I find it difficult to believe that she wasn't involved. Was this going on in her home? And a mother has a sixth sense, or else, as the doctor here was speaking about, chose to ignore it for reasons. Could it have been money? Could it have been that she felt her daughter was a rival to her in the attention from Stefan Stearns? Could it have been that she was just didn't want to break up the relationship? We all saw this, the picture from when she was interviewed. And most of that stuff was, so many body language. People read her body language. And was she telling the truth? How did she not know? All of those things come into play here. And it's interesting that the doctor on Court TV said that she's turning 13. That's a milestone in her life. She's not going to put up with this anymore because she's a woman. She's turning into a woman, and she's going to tell the authorities, tell someone what's going on here, what this monster, who you see a picture of him on the screen, Stefan Stearns, what he's doing to her. And unfortunately, that's probably what was the catalyst to him doing what he did. And again, we still don't know specifically if he is the murderer. Do we know that? But guess what? I have a huge problem with someone driving around with a dead body in their car, right? To me, that points to them as the potential murderer. I have a huge problem with that. Anyone else? Anyone else have a problem with a guy with 60 charges for sex offenses in his phone driving around with a dead body of the victim from those offenses? Anyone else have a problem with that? I think it's pretty safe to say that he did this. Kim from the chat, I agree. I'm convinced she was involved, or at the very least, she knew what he was doing. The mere fact that she lied, seeing Maddie getting dressed at 8, she protected the pedophile. I 100% agree with you. Sue M from the chat. Just body language aside, how do you not know? How are you not at your daughter's birthday party? Good point. Good point. Beverly Lawyer from the chat. My kids and grandkids taught no one touches your privates. So you do not touch anyone's privates. Probably a good thing to teach your children. It's a tough topic to address your children with, but it's a necessary topic. Judy B from the chat. It's mom's job to know. 100%. I mean, look, I was one of 8 kids, and my mom knew when something was wrong with you. And I'm not saying anything like sexual abuse, but I'm saying like, what's the matter? You're not acting correctly. So it's a mother's sixth sense. And all you moms out there, I believe you have that, right? And you can't ignore it. You can't ignore it because Pauline Buckles, maybe Madeline didn't want her mom at her birthday party, but Stefan was there. Weird. Well, Pauline, that could be. Let's listen to Chief Mena here.
The complex, and Madeline was visible in that vehicle. We believe she was already dead at that time.
Welcome back. Despite all that evidence,